got it, Adam, got it. Parrsitivity.
We spoke earlier on the phone, and there's all these courses that you can take, and there's like mental health first aid and that kind of thing. And it's like people think this is like the only thing that works or the main thing that works, and there's many other things that do work to help, your mental health and to feel better.
Yeah, to go to the first part of your question, I think corporations now are getting more in tune with mindfulness and meditation. To what extent, I don't know, because I'm not involved with any corporates at the moment that I'm working with. But I think they're aware of it. But you mentioned mental health first aid, and lots of corporations have brought in mental health first aiders to help their staff. Now, the problem with mental health first aid, and this was reported by the Health and Safety Executive, I think in April last year, 2021, is that they reviewed it and there's no evidence whatsoever to show that it's working. Now, I've been contacted by a few companies, some of them very, very large companies, who've said to me, look, we've got a problem here. We brought in mental health first aid training and our staff have gone on the training, and now they're starting to self-identify with some of the mental health issues that have been brought up in the training, and they're going to human resources and they're signing themselves off sick, and there's nothing we can do about it. So you've got, in some areas, companies working with less staff, more pressure on senior management to actually meet the output levels. So senior management are now suffering with stress. So we're getting this endemic cycle of burnout occurring, and burnout is huge now, post-pandemic. And I think it was sort of coming to a head during the pandemic, but this is part of the problem. So I'm sort of the antichrist of mental health first aid training. I'm not saying it shouldn't be done. I'm not saying in any way that I don't in one factor take mental health seriously. I really, really do, but if you look at, you can go back thousands of years. You can look at Buddhist scripture that goes back 2,500 years when they're talking about this. You can go back to ancient Upanishad scripture that goes back 4,000 years and bring it up to date with stuff that's being talked about now. And the simple thing they tell you is what you focus on, you retain. What you give your energy to, you help create. So if you're focusing on the negative all the time and you're worrying about your mental health, it's going to get worse. It's just, look at the research. There's nothing, that's wrong with that's untrue about that.